Welcome to Bible Reader Companion. We are continuing our studies this week in the book of Philemon. Philemon has only one chapter, but that's where we're taking our studies from this week, and we are reading today and looking at verses 8 and 9 of the book of Philemon. Beginning in verse 8, "Therefore, though I might be very bold in Christ to command you what is fitting, yet for love's sake I rather appeal to you, being such a one as Paul the aged, and now also a prisoner of Christ, I appeal to you for my son Onesimus, whom I have begotten while in my chains." On more than one occasion, Paul talks about the fact that he's willing to sacrifice his liberties, that he is not going to demand everything that might be owed to him in order to benefit the gospel. We'll think about perhaps when he wrote to the Corinthians and he said, "I could have demanded that you supported me as a preacher in the word, as a minister in the word and working in the word. It was owed to me that you should have been able to support me in that work, but I didn't for your benefit." And here, as he writes to Philemon, he says, look, I could command you to do certain things, but rather I'm going to appeal to you out of love. Now, think we need to stop and think about how we treat others and how we act as far as, do we act like people owe us something, or do we take undue advantage of the authority that we have or what is owed to us, when really that might not be what is best for moving forward the cause of the gospel. We have all seen situations where people take a stand for something that they want that isn't really a matter of doctrine or a matter of authority. It's more of a matter of judgment. And we get offended and we get worked up and we get bothered by those things and say, well, maybe our attitude is, well, I've been a member of this congregation for this many years. Or maybe our attitude is, well, I am an older person in this congregation. Or maybe our attitude is that I have a lot of money and influence in this congregation. Whatever our thing may be, and in some cases, as for example in Paul's, it was actually something that he could have used, but he didn't. Many times we take things we really don't even have a right to use and try to impose that authority and impose that will on somebody else instead of acting out of love and instead of acting out of what is best for the other party. Let us stop and think about when we start imposing ourselves, whether or not that's really what's best for everybody involved, and most especially whether that's what's good for the cause of Jesus Christ and the gospel of Jesus Christ. Think on these things. Thank you.
Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook for more content like this.